Think you've seen everything in Vermont and New Hampshire? Think again! From hidden waterfalls to charming towns most tourists miss, we're uncovering the secret spots you must visit in these stunning states. Whether you're seeking adventure or peace, we've got something for everyone in today's journey. Ready to explore the road less traveled? Stay tuned and let us guide you to the hidden gems of Vermont and New Hampshire. But before we dive in, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more travel tips, and let us know in the comments if you've discovered any secret spots of your own. Did you know that Vermont and New Hampshire are home to hidden gems that most tourists never see? In this video, we'll uncover secret spots that will make your trip unforgettable. From breathtaking waterfalls to charming little towns, stay tuned to discover these hidden treasures. Stay tuned until the end for our secret spot. Alright, let's get started. Alright, first up we're headed to a place called Moss Glen Falls. Now this isn't your typical, easy-to-find waterfall. Nope, this one's tucked away in the woods, almost like it's trying to stay hidden from the world. But trust me, the journey to find it is half the adventure. We're talking winding trails, sunlight filtering through the trees, the works. It's like stepping into a scene from Fern Gully, minus the fairies. Or maybe they're there. Who knows? As you get closer, you can hear the roar of the water getting louder and louder, and then boom! You turn a corner, and there it is, Moss Glen Falls in all its glory. This isn't just some little trickle of water either. This is a powerful cascading waterfall that plunges down a moss-covered rock face. It's absolutely mesmerizing, and the best part is, you'll probably have the whole place to yourself. I remember the first time I stumbled upon this place. It was a few years back and I was on a solo road trip, just me and the open road. I'd heard whispers of this hidden waterfall, but nobody seemed to know exactly where it was. So naturally I had to find it. Armed with nothing but my camera and a vague sense of adventure, I set off into the woods determined to uncover its secrets. And let me tell you, when I finally emerged from the trees and laid eyes on Moss Glen Falls, it was like time stood still. The sound of the water, the mist rising from the falls, the sheer beauty of it all, it was awe-inspiring. I spent hours there that day, just soaking it all in, and it's a memory I'll never forget. What makes Moss Glen Falls so special is its unique beauty. The way the water cascades down the moss-covered rocks, creating these delicate, almost lace-like patterns, it's like something out of a dream. And then there's the sound. It's not just the roar of the water, although that's definitely impressive on its own. It's the way the sound echoes through the woods, bouncing off the trees and creating this symphony of nature. It's the kind of place that makes you want to put down your phone, forget about everything else and just be present in the moment. You know, actually experience the beauty that's right in front of you. So if you're ever in Vermont and you're looking for an adventure, do yourself a favor and seek out Moss Glen Falls. You won't regret it. Just remember to tread lightly, respect the environment, and leave no trace behind. Let's keep these hidden gems pristine for everyone to enjoy, right? Now let's move on to our next secret spot. We're heading to another incredible waterfall, but this one's a little different. Get ready because this next one's a real hidden gem. Alright, so we've experienced the secluded beauty of Moss Glen Falls, but now it's time for something completely different. Get ready to dive into adventure mode, because we're headed to Warren Falls. Now when I say dive in, I mean it literally. Unlike Moss Glen, Warren Falls isn't just about admiring the view from afar. This place is all about getting up close and personal with nature. We're talking swimming holes, natural water slides, and even some cliff jumping for the adrenaline junkies out there. It's like a giant natural water park hidden away in the woods of Vermont. So pack your swimsuit, grab your GoPro, and let's go chase some waterfalls. What sets Warren Falls apart is its unique geology. The water has carved these incredible pools and formations into the rock, creating a natural playground for adventure seekers. You can spend hours exploring the different levels, swimming in the crystal-clear pools, and soaking up the sun on the smooth, sun-baked rocks. And if you're feeling really adventurous, you can even try your hand at cliff jumping. There are jumps ranging from small and manageable to, oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing this heights. Just remember to be safe, know your limits, and never jump if you're not comfortable. Safety first, people. I remember one summer I brought my whole crew up to Warren Falls. We spent the entire day swimming, jumping, and just enjoying the beauty of this place. We even packed a picnic lunch and had a little feast on the rocks overlooking the falls. It was the perfect summer day filled with laughter, adventure, and memories that will last a lifetime. And that's the thing about Warren Falls, it's not just about the physical beauty of the place, it's about the experiences you have there. It's about creating memories with friends and family that you'll cherish forever. So, if you're looking for a place to escape the ordinary and embrace your inner child, Warren Falls is calling your name. It's the perfect spot to unleash your adventurous side, create some epic memories, and experience the raw beauty of Vermont's natural wonders. But our journey doesn't end there. Next up, we're crossing state lines and heading to a charming little town in New Hampshire that's bursting with character and charm. Stay tuned. Alright, so we've explored some of Vermont's hidden gems. Now let's hop over the border to New Hampshire. This state is known for its picturesque small towns and stunning natural beauty. It's a place where history and charm blend seamlessly. Littleton, guys, Littleton. This place is like stepping into a postcard from a simpler time. Imagine a town where every corner tells a story, where the past is preserved in every brick and beam. I'm talking charming brick sidewalks, those old-school street lamps, and shops with signs that look like they haven't changed in a century. It's like the town has been frozen in time, offering a glimpse into a bygone era. You can almost hear the clip-clop of horses' hooves on the pavement. It's a sound that evokes a sense of nostalgia and wonder, making you feel like you've traveled back in time. Okay, maybe that's my imagination running wild, but seriously, the vibe here is incredible. It's a place where you can slow down, take a deep breath, and just enjoy the moment. It's like the hustle and bustle of modern life just fades away, and you're transported back to a more peaceful era. The people here are friendly, the pace is slow, and the atmosphere is just so inviting. I remember the first time I stumbled upon Littleton. It was one of those serendipitous moments that you never forget. I was on a road trip, no real destination in mind, just cruising with the windows down and the music cranked, the freedom of the open road, the wind in my hair. It was perfect. Took a wrong turn, ended up on Main Street, and bam! It was like driving straight into a time warp. The town's charm was immediate and undeniable. It was like driving straight into a time warp. The buildings, the streets, everything seemed to whisper stories of the past. Had to pull over, grab my camera, you know the drill. Every angle, every shot was like capturing a piece of history. This town, it just draws you in. There's something magnetic about it, something that makes you want to explore every nook and cranny. It's impossible not to feel a sense of wonder and nostalgia walking these streets. Each step feels like a journey through time, a connection to the past. And trust me, I'm not usually one for nostalgia, but Littleton, it's got this magic about it. It's a place that makes you appreciate the beauty of the past while enjoying the present. Now let's talk about the real showstopper here, the heart and soul of Littleton, the Riverwalk. Imagine this, a winding path along the Ammonoosuc River, shaded by towering trees, with the sound of rushing water as your soundtrack. It's like something out of a dream. You can stroll along, take in the fresh air, maybe even spot some local wildlife. I saw a family of ducks waddling around on my last visit, the cutest little things. But seriously, whether you're an avid hiker or just looking for a peaceful escape, the Riverwalk is a must-do. And speaking of must-dos, don't even think about leaving Littleton without grabbing a bite to eat at one of the local gems. This town takes its food seriously, guys. From cozy cafes to farm-to-table restaurants, there's something to satisfy every craving. I'm talking juicy burgers, crispy fries, craft beers brewed right here in New Hampshire. The real deal. And the best part? You can enjoy your meal with a view. Grab a table outside, soak up the atmosphere, and thank me later. You guys know I can't resist a good waterfall, and luckily, Littleton doesn't disappoint. This charming town is not just about its quaint streets and friendly locals. Just a short drive from downtown, you'll find the breathtaking Benton Falls. It's a hidden gem that feels like a world away from the hustle and bustle. This isn't just some trickle down a rock face, folks. It's a full-on cascade that commands your attention. Benton Falls is a powerhouse. The sheer volume of water crashing down is both mesmerizing and humbling. We're talking a 30-foot drop, which might not sound like much until you're standing right next to it. Water thundering down with such force it creates this misty spray that hangs in the air, cooling you off instantly. It's like a natural air conditioner, and trust me, it's a welcome relief on a hot summer day. Trust me, it's a welcome relief on a hot summer day. People come here not just to see the falls, but to feel them. Now the hike to the falls is relatively short and easy, but don't let that fool you. It's still a workout. The trail winds through some beautiful forested areas. You'll be climbing over rocks, navigating roots, and maybe even hopping over a small stream or two. Scrambling up some steep sections, it's a bit of a challenge, but nothing too extreme. But hey, that's all part of the adventure, right? The journey makes the destination even sweeter. And the reward at the end, that view of the falls, is simply breathtaking. That view of the falls, with the water cascading down in all its glory, is totally worth every bead of sweat. It's totally worth every bead of sweat. I remember one time I was hiking up to Benton Falls. It had rained the day before, making the trail a bit more challenging. So the trail was muddy, slippery, a total mess. Slippery, a total mess. I'm talking about that kind of mud that sucks your shoes right off your feet. I'm talking about that kind of mud that sucks your shoes right off your feet. But, you know what? It added to the adventure. I wouldn't have had it any other way. It's those unexpected moments, the ones that push you out of your comfort zone, that make for the best stories. They become the highlights of your adventure that make for the best stories. So next time you're in Littleton, don't miss out on Benton Falls. It's an experience you won't forget. Listen, I could spend hours talking about Littleton. From the antique shops overflowing with hidden treasures to the friendly locals who make you feel right at home, this town just gets under your skin. It's the kind of place where you can slow down, take a deep breath, and just be. No distractions, no pressure, just pure, unadulterated relaxation. Whether you're spending a weekend or a whole week, Littleton will leave you feeling refreshed, rejuvenated, and maybe even a little bit transformed. And that's the beauty of places like this, right? They remind us that there's still so much beauty to be found in the world if we just know where to look. So next time you're feeling burnt out, stressed, or just need a break from the ordinary, do yourself a favor and head to Littleton, New Hampshire. Trust me, your soul will thank you. Alright, back to Vermont we go. And guys, hold on to your hats, because this next spot is a true natural wonder. Get ready for 𝐓𝐤𝐻𝐸 Gorge, often called the Grand Canyon of the East. Now I know what you're thinking, Casey, the Grand Canyon? Really? But hear me out, this place is special. Imagine this, a massive chasm carved out by glaciers over 13,000 years ago with the 𝐓𝐢𝐻𝐸 River raging through it. It's a sight that'll stop you dead in your tracks. The first time I laid eyes on 𝐓𝐻𝐸 Gorge, I was speechless. I mean, pictures don't do it justice. You have to stand on the edge, feel the wind whipping through the gorge, hear the roar of the river below to truly appreciate its power. It's humbling, awe-inspiring, and a little bit terrifying all at the same time. And the best part? You can experience the gorge from multiple perspectives. Take a hike along the rim for breathtaking views, descend to the bottom for a closer look at the river, or even get your adrenaline pumping with a zipline adventure across the chasm. Now, 𝐓𝐻𝐸 Gorge isn't just a pretty face. It's a place where history and nature intertwine in the most fascinating ways. This place is steeped in history too. The gorge has witnessed centuries of change, from the early days of settlement to the Industrial Revolution. Back in the day, the river flowing through the gorge powered mills and factories, fueling the local economy. These mills were the lifeblood of the community, providing jobs and resources. You can still see remnants of these old structures, a reminder of the ingenuity and hard work of those who came before us. These ruins tell a story of innovation and perseverance. It's like stepping back in time, imagining the clatter of machinery and the bustle of activity that once filled this valley. The sounds of the past echo through the gorge, painting a vivid picture of its industrious history. Today, the gorge is a hub for outdoor enthusiasts and history buffs alike. It's a place where you can feel the pulse of history while enjoying the beauty of nature. You can explore the 𝐓𝐻𝐸 State Park, hike the trails, have a picnic by the river, or simply relax and soak up the scenery. The park offers a perfect blend of adventure and tranquility. And if you're lucky, you might even catch a glimpse of some local wildlife. The gorge is home to a variety of animals, making it a haven for nature lovers. I'm talking deer, foxes, maybe even a bald eagle soaring overhead. The wildlife here adds an extra layer of magic to the experience. I remember one time I was hiking along the rim trail, camera in hand of course, and I stumbled upon a group of deer grazing peacefully in a meadow. It was a moment of pure serenity. They were so close I could practically reach out and touch them. It felt like a scene from a nature documentary, but it was happening right before my eyes. Those are the moments, the unexpected encounters with nature, that make exploring these hidden gems so rewarding. It's these experiences that stay with you, long after you've left the gorge. Alright guys, you know I love a good surprise, and this next one is a real treat. While you're in the 𝐓𝐻𝐸 area, I have a bonus adventure for you, a hidden gem near the hidden gem if you will. I'm not going to spoil the surprise by revealing its name just yet, but trust me, it's worth seeking out. Think cascading waterfalls, crystal clear pools, and a sense of tranquility that'll wash over you like a wave. Here's the deal, I want you to do a little exploring of your own. Use those detective skills, scour the internet, ask the locals, and see if you can uncover the mystery. And once you do, come back here and let me know what you think in the comments. I'm always down for a good adventure, even if it's a virtual one. So get out there, explore, and let's see who can uncover the secret spot near 𝐓𝐻𝐸 Gorge. Alright folks, we've covered some serious ground today, from the charming streets of Littleton to the awe-inspiring 𝐓𝐻𝐸 Gorge. And let me tell you, these are just a taste of what Vermont and New Hampshire have to offer. But before we wrap things up, I want to leave you with this. When you're out there exploring these incredible places, remember to be respectful, leave no trace, and tread lightly. These natural wonders are precious, and it's our responsibility to preserve them for generations to come. So pack out what you pack in, stick to the trails, and be mindful of the impact you're having on the environment. Let's keep these hidden gems pristine, so that others can experience the same sense of wonder and awe that we have. So there you have it, some of the best kept secrets in Vermont and New Hampshire. From the cascading waterfalls to the charming towns, these destinations will leave you breathless. Have you visited any of these spots? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your own secret spots or experiences in the comments. Let's keep the adventure going. Until next time, this is Boundless Expeditions signing off.